In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to pull the number of receivings recorded for a customer in a specific time period. The main two reasons that you're going to want to be able to pull these numbers is the first one is for billing purposes because customers get billed on items that we receive from them, and also for just a general inquiry of how much items we've received or when an item was received in the inventory. So for example, this can get kind of confusing at times because customers seem to have different ways to charge for receiving. So for example, Adcore has a standard receiving charge of $15 per SKU, but then if you go to all like the brand muscle accounts besides Chase, they have a charge for standard receiving by skid. So when we're going through these reports, I'll show you how to differentiate between the by skid charge and the by SKU charge. So when we're trying to find these numbers, you got to go into inventory reports under inventory in PrintStream. And then over here on the side, you're going to go down to transaction reports and then go to transaction report at the top. You're going to select customer inventory at the top. You're going to change your date range. So we're going to do for the month of July. So July 1st to the 31st. And you're going to choose your customer. So we're going to go Adcore. And then for receivings, you just have to check this box labeled receipts FR. And then you're going to want to go, one sec, down at the bottom here, you're going to go to preview print. And so this is going to show up right here is like the format of the report, and we're going to export this to an Excel file just so it can be easier to read, and I can show you guys what to do depending on if you're charging by skid or if you're charging by SKU. So once you open this report, you'll see that there's columns for the receipt number and also the skid number here. So Adcore, we know, charges by the number of receivings of an SKU, so we can use this receipt number right here. So we do an equals left, and then you select this text, comma 14. So that's a formula that will just pull the most left 14 characters in this cell and bring it out here. So we're just breaking this receipt number apart from the skid number. And we're going to drag that down. Then we're going to copy this and paste it as values. And so when we copy and paste that as values, it's not a function anymore. It's actually just a value in a cell. So if we want to find the number of skids without duplicates, like for example, not number of skids, number of SKUs without duplicates, we just got to link it together with this item number, because you can have on the same receipt two receipts, but also like two different item numbers, which would be two different receivings. So right here we're going to do an equals concatenate function, which mostly just brings the values of two cells and joins them together. So you just select the item number, and then you just select this receipt number, and you drag this down, and you copy and paste his values again, so then you don't have any formulas. And once we have this item number and this receipt number linked together, we can remove duplicates from this selection. So go up to data, remove duplicates, and just continue with the current selection and remove duplicates. And so they say there was no duplicate values found. So then this means that there was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 receivings by SKU for the company Adcore. So we take that number and then we go to Adcore's rate sheet. And we plug that in right here, so 11. It automatically calculates what we would charge them for receiving. And this should be just, yeah, so that's just the number 11, and it automatically charges them $165 on this rate card for that number of receivings. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna restore this just to its normal format, so we could treat it like if we were counting by skid receiving. So if we were just counting by skid receiving, it's pretty simple. You can literally also just, this would actually be 11 as well, because you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like this would just be 11 for the number of skids too if this was a customer like Fetzer. So you have to really pay attention to what customer you're pulling the number of receivings for and how they charge, if they charge by skid or if they charge by the overall general like SKU. But that's how you find the number of receivings for a customer.